The three of them are in their 20s.
All right, we're going to have a chance to hear from each one. Mr. Jimenez is up first.
How's everybody doing? 3 years and 2 months I waited for this day. 3 years and 2 months. I got started with ACN 3 years and 2 months ago, exactly the day that I hit RD, which was October 1st of this year. Before I got started, it would be really selfish of me if I didn't get the credit where the credit was due. And I want to thank these two special people, which is my parents, my mom, and my dad. I want to stand up. Through the lows, through the disappointments, to the successes, through the tears, through everything with me. When I first got started, they weren't that supportive of ACM, but they still went through me throughout the entire journey. And I want to give it back to them because there's one thing, when I built this business, all my old friends, everybody came up to me, they're like, why are we still doing this? Why are we doing this pyramid thing? Why are we doing this? Why are we doing that? Why are we so sold out to this company? And the only word I could think about was the word sacrifice. Because my parents sacrificed coming from Cuba in 1994. I was born in 1989. When I was 5 years old, they lived about 29, 30, 31 years in another part of the world. And in 1994, they sacrificed their entire family, everything that they had to come here so we could live the American dream. So that's why I work hard. That's why I sacrifice so much. And I want to give back to them.
Yeah!
Second group of people I want to thank is the team, the Dynasty team. Because we agree Dynasty is something special. That I'm sure we say. It's not just a company, it's not just cell phones, it's not just communications, it's not just building a team, it's a family. We build relationships, we build more relationships, we help each other move up, we push each other up, and it's always a positive environment. I want to give it to the whole Dynasty team, for all the people. Exactly, all 650 IPOs that I have, every single one of them, about 200 of them in here, or 250 in here. I want to thank every single person that signed up, that got their money back, that's been in the business, that made money, that didn't make money. Every single person has contributed some way to my success in this company, and I wouldn't be here without any of them. And I want to give special thanks to Damian Martin. He's been with me, he saw me when I was at ETT, all the way to RD. So he's been with me since the beginning, since my beginning of this company. So I want to thank him so much for that area. Jennifer Jimenez, everybody knows her, right? She hit Team Corner in about 4 months ago. She's been a President's Club member ever since. And when I got started, she didn't believe in me. It took her 1.5 years to actually get started with ACN. And she wanted to admit it, but I forced her to sign up with ACN. I made her pay the money, but I forced her to sign up. And it's been a journey ever since. We never spoke before ACN. We never got along. Because of ACN, right now she's my best friend in the company and in the world. So I want to give her to my sister. And of course, the music of our skills and journeys, once again, I was at ETT. Tell RD she's just like Damon and signed up at the same time. And together with Damon and her, they built a special bond in my life. Like I said, we build relationships, we don't just build a business. So I want to give it to Lisa Garcia. And of course, I got Mr. Dawid Sanchez, and we heard from Mr. Rob.
Yeah!
Lisa Garcia. Every single person on my team, thank you very much. I want to do it without you guys. Alright? So, one more time. Alright, now, I'm going to give you a timeline of my background in ACN. I started when I was 19 years old. The reason I got started is I was at a point in my life where I was tired of seeing the same struggle. Every single person in my life, every single person in my circle was struggling financially, and I was super tired of that. Got started in ACN, did not hit ETT for 3 months. So think about that. I got started, it took me 3 months to hit ETT. Lost my position 2 weeks later. Alright? Didn't hit ETT for another 4 months, which was February of 2009. Finally got my first paycheck with ACN. After 7 months in the business. So you can imagine, 7 months in the business, didn't make 1 paycheck, paid ETT after my 7th month. I thought I made it, I quit my job. Went full time into it, alright? After February of 2009, it took me an entire year to February 2010 to hit ETL. You guys think about that, right? ETL, 3 legs, ETT, an entire year. So it took me 1.5 years to finally understand the business, finally get to a point where I knew what I was doing, started working with Max Stone, started working with Carl Smith, and together 7 months later I hit TC, and now I'm RD. I'm nobody special. When I got started with this company, I sucked. And excuse my French, right? But I sucked. I was horrible in this business, but one thing that you learn in this business is personal growth. I got started, I had no idea what I was doing. Everybody told me my friends were negative, everybody was against me, nobody knew what I was doing, nobody wanted to hear about what I was doing. But what I understood is that no matter what they said, I was never going to quit because my future was more important than where anybody died. They weren't going to pay my
Yeah!
They weren't going to They weren't going to got my dad to retire, my mom to retire. They weren't going to do these things for me, so I didn't listen to what anybody said. I listened to what was important to me in my life, and that's pretty much why I'm here today. All right? Last thing I want to leave you guys with is when you're doing anything in life, and in this business in particular, you know, I'm very young, I'm only 22, so I haven't lived that much in life. But what I learned is that there's always a high point to everything and a low point to everything. Most people quit at their lowest. Most people quit when things get tough. Most people quit at their low point. I didn't. All right? My lowest point in this business was the day that my sister did her first PBR. She did her first home meeting, of course. That was in January 2010. I was still in ET team, and that same night we went out to eat with my best friends at the time, and their girlfriends at the time, and my girlfriend at the time, right? We all went out to eat to the pub, and this is what's going on, I'm showing you guys. And when I went to the pub, everything we talked about was about his career. I'm not going to put him out the way. His career, her career, what she was doing, what he was doing, and all they would do was throw shots at ACN. They were just throwing shots at me. Oh, ACN. Oh, this career. Oh, this and that. It got to a point that I got so frustrated because I had been in for a year and a half. I was still on ETT. I had big goals and big dreams that everybody wanted my car because we went together in my car because they didn't have a car, right? Got in the car. On the way back home, everybody heard from me. Everybody heard how I felt. I broke down. I broke down and started crying in the car literally after a year and a half in the business. Got to a point that once I dropped them off, they were still negative after they saw that I was crying. They were still to a point that they were just like, oh, you're living a dream. That right there, most people would have quit. I didn't quit. I went out a week later, hit ETL, and rolled this up to the top. So
yeah!
You guys see me right now behind those doors. I'm not an emotional guy in front of the room, but I want to let you guys know that in this business you're going to cry, you're going to laugh, you're going to have fun, you're going to meet people, you're going to go up, you're going to go down. It doesn't matter what's going on, just follow your dreams, follow what you got to do, because right now we're creating a movement, we're creating a dynasty. I'm only 22 years old, she's 23 years old, and we're at a point right now where money's not a problem anymore. She's been cracking 5 figures a month, I'm cracking multiple 5 figures a month, retiring our parents, and it's a blessing. Alright, so everybody that's in here, make sure you do what you gotta do, make sure you get involved, make sure you're with us for the next 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 years, because we're creating history, and everybody that works with us is gonna make money. Alright?
That's right.
I guarantee you, we're only 3 regional directors. In the next 5 years, we're looking to have over 100, 200, 500 more. Everybody has the same opportunity that we had for you today. All right? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah!
Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody doing? Awesome. My name is Madeline Knowles. I'm Matt's oldest sister. And basically, before I get into it, of course, I just want to thank God for this opportunity, for blessing my family with this opportunity.
I'm getting paid. Yeah!
The first time I actually came to see the presentation, my brother was actually in this position. And I was sitting in the back of the room at an event just like this, of course, only 1/4 the size. And I was sitting in the back of the room because I had to leave to change my clothes to get into my work clothes, so I had to get to my job, right? So I had to hurry up and watch the promotion and run to my job. And basically, I was just like that. I was working 2 jobs, going to school full time. I was super busy, but I was still broke. And, basically all my dreams, all my aspirations, all of that kind of just went away.